Namaste children. In the previous classes we learnt about Chinu's grandpa and my friend Shelly. Have you all learned that poem? Hope you have learned that poem. So today I am going to ask you few questions related to Chinu's grandpa and my friend Shelly. If you have learned the poems, no problem to open your textbook. If you haven't done that, you can open your textbook and you should answer my questions. Are you all ready, children? Let's start with the first question. First question is, whose grandpa was eating sweets? Whose grandpa? It was Chinu's grandpa. It was Chinu's grandpa. Yes. What does he love to eat? He loved to eat only sweets. He loved to eat only sweets. Yes, when he was eating sweets for breakfast. He was eating for, come on, tell me, for lunch. For lunch. And children, tell me how he was eating. He was eating, what sound he was making while he was eating the sweets? How he was eating? Tell me. Munch, munch, munch. This munch, munch and munch. This is a brief about our Chinu's grandpa. Now let us see about my friend Shelly poem. So what is the name of the girl? Can you tell me what is the name of the girl? The name of the girl was Shelly. Name of the girl was Shelly. What she was selling? She was selling the, come on, shells. She was selling the shells. And what other things she was selling? And also shellfish. She was selling shellfish also. She was selling. So here I would like to tell you something special. You might be thinking, why again ma'am is revising Chinu's grandpa and my friend Shelly. Yes, you are going to learn a new thing today. They are called as the letter teams SH and CH. Now if you see these letter teams, or they are also called as blends. Okay ma, they are also called as blends. Now listen very carefully. All of you know alphabets, isn't it? So here S. With S, what sound will get? S sound will get. With S, what sound will get? S. With H, what sound will get? H. With H, H sound. So with S, sa sound. With H, sa sound. These two when we combine S and H, will get, what sound will do we get? Can anyone tell me? What sound we will get? It is S, sh. What sound will get? Sh. What sound will get? Sh. It is sh sound we will get. Yes. Now S and H, I told you what sound we will get. It is sh. What it is? Sh. Okay. Now let us see what sound we will get with C and H. C. What sound we are getting? Ch sound. What sound we are getting? Ch. And H, H. H, H. So C and H, when we are combining both the letters, this letter team, when we are combining C and H, we are getting ch sound. What sound we are getting? Ch. Sound inside, half will go, the sound will go inside and only little bit. Ch. Ch. Okay? It is CH letter T. Now if we see here in these words, we can find Chinu. How you are pronouncing the word? Chinu. Chi. Are you finding the difference, the sound difference? Chinu. Sweets. Is there any blend here? Is there any letter team? No letter team is here. Here it is lunch. See, one thing you have to remember, here we are beginning the word with the blend or the letter team, and here we are ending with the letter team CH, and here again munch, we are ending with the letter team CH. Okay, if we see the other one here, SHELLY, Shelly. What did I say for SH? What sound you will get? Sh. This is ch, this is sh. Okay, Nana? So here it is beginning with SH, Shelly, Shelly. And here shells, shells. Next one is shellfish, shellfish. Here we are having the beginning letter is SH letter team, and ending also we are having letter team. In the same manner, if we take what sort of girl was Shelly? She was not selfish. Selfish. Here also SH blend. So here what you have to remember is, though the letter teams, if they come in the beginning or if they end up also, the sound remains same. The sound remains same. Now I would like to tell you one small example. With a small example, shop. It is shop. In the shop word, what is the letter team we are having? SH. SH. From this letter word, if the letter S, if we leave letter S, what word is remaining? Hop is remaining. Hop is remaining. Suppose if I remove the letter H, what word I am getting? It is shop. That means if the blend is there, we will get one word. If we remove the letters, if we can add single letter and also we can get the word. If we add both the letters together, letter team together, and then also we will get the word. But one thing you should remember here, why I am saying this example is, if we take only S, the sound is S sound. Soap. And here only H means her sound we are getting. If we combine both, sh sound we are getting. That you have to remember, Nana. Understand all of you? This is very, very simple. In the worksheet, you will be doing such a simple thing. Only using these letter teams, you have to match the words. With the letter teams, you have to fill in the blanks. That's it. So here once again I want to tell you, SH means, what is it? Sh sound. And CH means, what is CH means? Come on, tell me. Can anyone tell me CH means? Ch sound. Sh, ch. Okay, Nana? Now all of you open your English workbooks and let us complete it. Very, very simple exercise. Just by going through the pictures, you have to just fill in the blanks with the letter teams HS and CH. Yes, come on, all of you open your English workbooks, Nana. Here you write down the date, letter teams HH and CH. Fill in the blanks. Now here first I told you this is SH. SH means, what did I say? It is sh sound. Like, what is this one? Sheep, fish, dish, ship. Okay, Nana? What is this? Sheep. SH means sh sound. Okay. In the same manner, CH means, what is here? Spinach. Ch. What she is doing? Munch. What is here? Chair. What is here? Chin. So what we are doing here, simple thing, just you have to fill this letter team here, then you will get the complete spelling of the given picture. Understand ma? Here what you have to do, you have to fill in the blanks with CH letter team, then you will get the correct spelling of the given picture. Isn't it very easy ma? Yes. Now let's go to the next exercise. Next question. Make SH and CH words with the letters in the boxes. Now what are the letters we are having? Which blends we are having? SH, CH. They have given us. Letter teams they have given us. Now what your duty is? Here they have given some other letters also. Okay. With this you have to do the matching. And you have to make the new words. First one they have done for us. CHEW, chew. SHIP, ship. SHOP. For this question, all of you look at the board. I will tell you how to do it. Everyone look at the board. Here they have given us the letter teams SH and CH. And here they have given us IP, EW, OP, EEP. So already they have given us one example, that is CH plus EW. So what is the word we are getting? CHEW, chew. In the same manner, if we take SH with SH letter team, which other letters can be matched? We can match SHIP, ship we can match. SHOP, shop we can match. Or SHEEP, sheep also we can match. Isn't it children? So for SH I have told you the answers. Already the answers are there on the board. For CH also one is done for you. With CH which other words can be made? Are you getting my point? With SH I have told you to write the answers. Already it is done on the board. With CH one is done. Remaining words whatever are possible using these letters you have to write down. Yes Nana? Yes. In the previous lessons, that is in S2, S1, S2 and S2 we learned about Chinu's grandpa and my friend Shelly poem. So here they are the poems. Okay, you agree no? They are the poems. And if I ask you about Kichu Monkey Can't Sleep or My Balloon, are they the poems? No, they are not the poems. They are the small stories. They are the small stories. So here let me tell you what is the difference between the poem and the story. Poem is something, it is very short and it has the rhyming words. Poems are such that most of the poems they end with the rhyming words. Some may have rhyming words, some may not have the rhyming words. And also poems, when we are going through the poem, we may sing it in the form of song. We can make it more melodious by keeping that lines in a proper rhythm. We'll enjoy the poem. It gives some soothness to our mind. Whereas stories, if we come to the stories, and one more point I would like to quote here, in poems we'll have the stanzas. We'll have stanzas. First stanza, second stanza. I told you while I was reading Chinu's grandpa and my friend Shelly poem, in the same manner all the poems will have the stanzas. Some may be of 4 lines or some may be of 2 lines will have, some will have 8 lines stanza will have. It varies from one poem to another poem. This is all about the poems. Now if we come to the stories, in the stories we have the paragraphs. It is very lengthy. Okay, we can't sing the story. We have to read, understand it and we have to enjoy. Whereas if we see the poems, we can make we can twist it to our own tune and we can enjoy it. That liberty we are having to make the poem more interesting and melodious. Okay, Nana? So here all the time we will be reading the poem written by somebody, somebody, somebody. But now, shall we start how to write a poem? Do you like to learn how to write a poem? Yes, we will make a try and we'll try to write the poem. For this, what you need to do is, I have drawn few things on the board. Can you tell me please what are these? They are the fruits. They are the fruits. Which fruits I have drawn? I have drawn apple and mango. Apple and mango. But some other are here. Apple is here. Banana, mango, grapes, orange, fig, pear. These are some of the fruits. Now you might be thinking, Arey ma'am, just she wrote the names of the fruits. How come she is going to make the poem? That's where you have to learn. That is the twist you have to understand. So first thing what I told you, to make any poem, we need the rhyming words. We need the rhyming words. In a simple way I will tell you, which fruits do you like to eat? For example, which fruits do you like to eat? Somebody may like bananas, somebody may like apples, somebody may like mangoes, okay, somebody may like grapes. So everyone has their own taste, isn't it, ma? So now suppose if we take this mango as the example, what are the few things, important things about this mango? Tell me, what are the important things about this mango? What is the color of the mango? It may be yellow color or green color. It may be yellow or green. How does it taste? Some are sweet, some are sour. Some are sweet and some are sour. And how it will be inside? Is it juicy? How it will be? It is juicy. And some are pulpy also. These are few words about the mango fruit. Now if we take the example of banana. What is here? What are the things we are getting here about this banana? This is yellow in color. It is long. Shape is long. And what is the taste? This is also sweet. Some yellow color bananas we will eat them as sweets, and green color bananas our mommy will make the fry curries also we will make. So likewise, if we take the apple is round in shape. It is juicy, yummy. Okay. And one more thing about mango is it has only one seed. Okay. Apple has few seeds and banana no seeds at all. So every fruit is having its own specifications. Okay, ma? It is having its own specification. So now what we need to do? We have written some words over here. Now you should tell me the rhyming word for green or yellow or sweet, sour, juicy. I was telling you about the fruit and the words related to the fruit. Here one example I have taken as mango. About mango, whatever words comes to your mind, those you have to put it in the form of verb, as I have done for fruits. Fruits is in the center part, and what are the fruits I have written here circling it. This is called as word web. What is this called as? It is called as word web. And here for the mango fruit, I have written the nature of the fruit. It may be the fruit, or it may be the flower, it may be your parents or anyone. That person, thing, or animal should be in the middle, and circling it you should describe that particular thing. If we take the example of mango here we are describing it as yellow, green, and how it is sweet, fruit, sour, juicy, healthy. Now first, after writing this, next step what you have to do, just now we have discussed that for writing the poem we need the rhyming words, isn't it, Nana? So here, after writing one word you have to think of the rhyming word of that word. Now here if we see yellow, what is the rhyming word for yellow? Pillow is there. Yellow, pillow. Green, clean. Okay, in the same manner, sweet, fruit. So, taste is sour. Yes, sweet, what is the rhyming word for sweet? Fruit. Sour, bore. So, juicy, healthy. If I take the banana fruit, the rhyming word for long is strong, for sweet is treat. So, simple thing, what are the necessary steps to write a poem are, first one, you have to decide about what you wish to write. Second point is that particular word you have to write in the middle. Either you can draw it or you can write the word. Circling it, about the nature of that particular thing you have to write down few words. To those words you have to write down the rhyming words. Understand, children? Isn't it very simple? After writing, then you should put in the form of sentences. Now here if I see, I have written two poems for you, one with the mango and another with the banana. So what you have learned today, to make the poem, what you need, first you have to write down the words related to that particular fruit, vegetable, or whatever it is. Then to those words you have to write down the rhyming words. Using those rhyming words you should frame the poem. Now if you see, everyone look at the board. If you see here, what did I write? Mango is a tasty fruit. Here is fruit. Isn't it, Nana? What did I write? It is very sweet. What is the rhyming word for fruit? Sweet. Two words over, two lines over. It is very juicy. It is very juicy and it is healthy. And it is healthy. So we got 4 lines, one poem. Okay. Now if we see here, fruit, sweet are the rhyming words. And here juicy and healthy. See, one thing I wanted to make very clear to you, when you are reading the poem, what you should do is, you have to, fruit, sweet is ending with the sound. That words you have to circle, and the words which are ending with the same sound, that you have to circle with one color. Suppose sweet fruit, if you are circling with red color, that is one set of rhyming words. Now second one, what is the set of rhyming words? We are having juicy, healthy. First one you have chosen red color. Now you can go for green color, brown color, or any color. Those whichever words are rhyming, those words you have to color with one single color. So that set will be having one sound, another color set will be having another sound. Here if we see the banana poem, banana is long. I have used this word. And what is the rhyming word for long? It is strong. It makes us strong. Banana is long. It makes us strong. So this is one set of rhyming word. Now next, what is there? Sweet is there. It is very sweet. I like to give it as treat. It is very sweet and I like to give it as treat. treat. So what are the rhyming words we are having in banana poem? Long, strong, sweet, treat. Understood, ma? Isn't it very simple? Now it's the time for you to open your workbooks. Page number 35. All of you open your English workbooks, Nana. Now here write down the date. Read the poem, then write 4 more lines to finish the poem. Here they have given us 4 lines. Okay, ma? See, are you all ready, children, with the books? Fruits, fruits on the tree, fruits for you and for me. They are tasty, they are fun. To eat them all, I just run. Once again, fruits, fruits on the tree, fruits for you and for me. They are tasty, they are fun. To eat them all, I just run. So what are the ending words here? What are the rhyming words we are having? Tree, me, E sound. Fun, run. Isn't it, children? Now what he is asking us to do? Already 4 lines they have written. 4 more lines. You have to continue this poem using the other words related to fruits. So what will you write? First what you should do? You should make the word as fruits. About the fruits, what are the words you have to use? What we will get if we eat the fruits? What is the shape of the fruits? Like some fruits are round. Isn't it? They'll make us strong. They are sweet. Okay? Treat. You will also give for treat, no? Treat. Sweet, treat. Strong, long. Like this you write the word fruits in the middle and add the words related to the fruits. Using these rhyming words, you write the next 4 lines. Okay, ma? You just take your own time and complete it. It's very easy. You have to do it. And next, what they are asking us to do? Name of the poem. What is the name of this poem you will wish? You may write down as Fruits Poem or Lovely Fruits, okay, or Tasty Fruits. Anything you can write. You can give your own title. So here, what is it? Your most favorite activity here? You have to draw about this poem here, whichever fruit you are describing. About the fruits, you have to draw here. Understand, children? Do well, take your own time and do. Think and do. It's simple. Only thing is you have to think over it. Sit and think, you will get it. Thank you.